In this episode, we leave the Little Diversion Channel and continue heading south on the Mississippi until we reach the Ohio River. There we head up the Ohio, passing through the Olmsted Lock and anchoring overnight in the river at Bean Branch. The next day we continue to the town of Paduca, where we spend a few days exploring.
Hi there, I'm Tom.
I'm Jen.
And we're the crew of Soulmate, a 2005 main ship 400, and we're doing America's Great Loop.
We leave the Little Diversion Channel and complete our travels on the Mississippi, head up the Ohio River, and anchor at Bean Branch, traveling 68.2 miles today.
Our anchorage, the Little Diversion Canal, railroad bridge ahead, that kind of marks the end of where you would anchor. Train going over today, so little steam fog off the river. We'll be getting out here in about another 10 or 15 minutes. We're in the canal waiting for a tow to get by so we can pop on out there and start headed down the river. Cool morning, probably somewhere in the 40s. A lot of steam coming off the Mississippi today, but it'll warm up. Jen says it's chilly. Finally leaving the Little River Diversion Channel anchorage. A couple of tows have gone by and it looks all clear for us.
We are in a traffic jam. We're waiting for a barge to, he was going downbound, now he's turning because he needs to go over here somewhere and offload that barge or pick up another barge, I'm not sure. But traffic jam on the Mississippi. There's some deer at the bottom. Where'd they go? Oh, there they go. Run, run, run. Looks to be like 4 of them. Oh, there's one that just came out. Bam! No, Tom, not bam. Get a little sip from the brook and bam. He is churning water trying to get upriver.
Meeting a tow on the bends of the lower Mississippi right before the Ohio. Luckily, this is only a single wide 2-deep tow. He is good with us passing on the what's called the number 2 side, or the 2 whistle. So, plenty of room here for all of us. Just past the bridge straight ahead, which is the Carroll Bridge, is the end of the Mississippi for us. We will be taking a left on the Ohio River, which is about maybe a half mile to a mile past that bridge. So this is the end of the Mississippi and the free 2 knots of current. We're going to miss it. And we'll hit the Ohio and we're going to be going into it, going upriver, and we're going to slow down real quick. Are leaving the Mississippi, turning behind this tow that just came out of the Ohio.
Making a hard left.
And going to the left, and then we're going to be on the Ohio. So this is the it for Mississippi. Goodbye, Mississippi. Been a lot of fun. Enjoyed the free speed and the good fuel economy. And off we go now.
Okay, we just entered the Ohio River from the Mississippi. It's kind of crazy to think that we are now done with the Mississippi as well. We went from 9.6, 9.7 right before we made the turn left, and we are now doing 6 knots, which in retrospect, it's not that bad. It's probably going to get worse though. So
We're gonna slow down.
we are
this one go that fast.
Yeah, we're going to slow down. But it's been a good cruise so far.
We are in the Ohio River, just entered the mouth of it, off the Mississippi, and it is very packed with tows everywhere. Most of them parked on the sides right now. We'll see how many we encounter between here and the Olmsted Lock, which is about 13, 14 miles ahead. The lock said they would get us through yet this afternoon, so if we can do that, that would be great. Get us on the other side, and we will anchor out at Bean Creek. If we can't get through, then we will anchor out right, I guess technically above the lock on our side before we lock through. But been a really good day, been a good group we've been traveling with today, so having fun.
Okay, we are officially in our 14th state. We are in Kentucky. So over there is Illinois, but pretty much the entire Ohio River right here is Kentucky. 14th state. And a new state for me to check off of states I needed to go. So now I only have 8 more left out of the U.S. And that includes Alaska.
The congestion on the Ohio is starting to let up a little bit. Not as many barges parked all over the place, not as many tows, but definitely a very busy part of the river systems. We're at the Olmsted Lock. It is, I don't know, about 3:30. We're hoping to get through the next half hour. That would give us 2 hours to get to our anchorage, which is about another 10 miles up. But we're only doing about 5 miles an hour on the old Ohio with a 2 to 3 knot current. So might be a little bit of a late one tonight, but be good to get through this lock today, and then we don't have to worry about it tomorrow. We are in the Olmsted Lock. We are going up about 10 or 12 feet, it looks like, maybe a little bit more. This will be our last lock before Paducah, our one and only on the Ohio. Next one will be getting through either the Tennessee or the Cumberland to Lake Barkley or to Kentucky Lake, which will be in about 3 days. So we have gone through, I think, over 80 locks to date. So we've done a lot of these. Decks are rotting. There's no wood left in there, that's why. Okay. We are on the Ohio River, about 1.5 miles from where we'll anchor, which will be right on the edge of the river today, where a little creek called the Bean Branch Creek enters the Ohio. It's supposed to be good holding. We have, it looks like, 5 boats that will be anchoring here for the evening and then going into Paducah tomorrow morning. Good day. It's been a long one. It's been over 10 hours. Probably done maybe 70 miles today, but weather's been good. Good group of people. Been a lot of fun.
Tom really knows how to pick a nice anchorage for the evening. We are about 18 miles outside of Paducah, and he found a lovely cement plant for me to look out at and listen to. And as I pan over this way, we are on the Ohio River, but we are in Kentucky, and there are our other looper boats, North Star, then Elizabeth, and finally we got this. It is a pretty anchorage, and if you look over this way, this is what the other side, look at the big bird. And that's a little creek. That is the Bean Branch Creek. So this is our spot for the evening. Not too shabby, actually.
Today we travel 15.7 miles as we go from the Bean Branch anchorage to the Paducah City Dock.
This is our anchorage at Bean Branch Creek. Power plant on the other side and tows, but it was quiet, not too rocky. Really good anchorage, so we're happy with it. We're going to start picking up the anchor here in about 15-20 minutes and headed into Paducah. We are on the move again. It is Wednesday. I'm not sure of the date. I think it's the 9th. And we are moving from our anchorage on the Ohio at the Bean Branch Creek. And we're headed to Paducah. It's only about 18 miles today. I think 15, 16 nautical miles. Should only be a couple of hours. We understand it's first come, first serve at the Paducah City Docks, even though we have a confirmed reservation. So not sure how that works. We'll see in a couple of hours when we get there. We have 4 of us again today. All of us going there, staying a couple days before we move on to Green Turtle Bay on Lake Barkley, which will be Friday when we move it on. But another beautiful morning on the Ohio River. Nice mist was coming off it before we left. We let that lift and get out of the way, and just sunny skies and beautiful water. On our port side, left side, is Metropolis, Illinois, the supposed home of Superman. And there's, I guess, a great big statue of Superman somewhere in the town. We're not stopping here, so can't verify it, but Metropolis, Illinois. Good to know. Didn't know that's where Metropolis was. Into the Paducah Transient Dock. Straight ahead there, about half a mile. This is going to be our home for the next 2 nights. Going to go see the Quilt Museum and a few other things. Have some pizza with friends. Once again, home for the next 2 nights. Paducah, Kentucky.
Congratulations,
Congratulations!
In the next episode, we'll leave Paducah, continuing heading up the Ohio River to the Cumberland River to Lake Barkley and ultimately Green Turtle Bay Marina. We then take the channel between the lakes, where we'll travel down the Tennessee River, making stops at Pierce Landing, Pebble Island, Clifton, and exit the Tennessee River at Iuka, Mississippi.